He kept stealing my Hawaii mug, so I let him ruin his own reputation. I live in Colorado, but I had this awesome souvenir mug from a trip to Hawaii. Bright blue with a volcano design on it, and I'd written my name on the bottom in permanent marker. I kept it in the office kitchen with all my other stuff. Mark from accounting apparently thought personal property was just a suggestion. Every single day, I'd come into the kitchen and find my mug in the sink or sitting on his desk. The first time it happened, I figured it was an accident. Maybe he grabbed the wrong cup. So I walked over to his desk and was like, "Hey Mark, that's actually my mug, the one with my name on the bottom." He looked at me, looked at the mug, and shrugged. Oh, didn't notice. But then it kept happening. Every single day, I'd find my Hawaii mug on his desk or in the sink with coffee stains, or once even in the bathroom, which was absolutely disgusting. I tried everything to stop him. I put a sticky note on it that said, "Sarah's mug, please don't use." He peeled it off and threw it away. I moved it to a different cabinet. He found it. I even brought it to my desk and only took it to the kitchen when I needed it. But somehow Mark would swoop in like a vulture the second I left it unattended. One day I finally confronted him directly. I walked up to his desk where he was drinking coffee from my mug and said, "Mark, seriously, can you please stop using my mug? I've asked you like 5 times now." He took a long sip, looked me dead in the eyes and said, "It's just a mug, just a mug." Like the fact that I'd asked him repeatedly didn't matter. Like basic respect for other people's belongings was too much to expect. That's when I decided to make it his mug. That weekend, I took the mug home. I opened up a can of my cat's food, the really nasty fish kind that smells like death, and smeared a thin layer of it under the rim. Just enough that you couldn't see it, but it was definitely there. I let it sit sealed in a plastic bag all weekend so the smell could really set in. Then on Monday morning, I washed the outside of the mug until it looked perfectly clean and dry and left it in the cabinet like nothing was wrong. Sure enough, by 9 a.m., Mark had grabbed it for his morning coffee. I sat at my desk waiting. Around 10:30, I heard someone in the kitchen go, "What is that smell? Oh my God, what is that?" I walked over to investigate. 3 people were standing around looking completely disgusted. Mark was at his desk looking pale and sweaty. Someone said it smelled like something died in the ventilation system. Another person said it was like a corpse microwaved in fish oil. The smell had spread through half the office. Mark kept lifting his coffee cup to his mouth and then putting it back down. He looked genuinely nauseous. After about 20 minutes, he dumped the mug in the sink and left early, claiming he felt sick. I didn't say a single word about it. But later that afternoon, I did start a casual conversation with a few coworkers about how gross it is when people use each other's personal stuff without permission, how you never know what someone might have. Word spread pretty fast. People started avoiding Mark in the break room. Someone made a joke about him and the smell, and it stuck. The best part, he's been drinking from paper cups ever since. He won't touch anyone's mugs anymore. People still kind of avoid the break room when he's in there, even though the smell is long gone. The Hawaii mug is back on my desk now. I washed it about 40 times, but honestly, it still smells like victory to me.